So we're out and about. We're at Lucy's eating lunch. Lucy's taco shop. So far, so good. I can't wait to try it.
Place here near our town over where we live. And it's like a fast food taco shop. They have pictures of their, I don't know if it's all of their food items, but they show large pictures on the wall of different items that they have. And it's really big and, visible. I like that.
It's good.
And the lady at the front counter that took our order, she was really nice. Because if you don't know me, I'm usually requesting something a little bit different on the menu, like no beans or no cheese, or, I have questions. And they're really nice. My huevos rancheros with cheese on the side, no beans.
And Angela's breakfast burrito. See if I can get that signed.
And we didn't say what we got to drink.
Horchata and iced tea. You have to tell me how it is.
I get the straw.
Sorry, I probably need both hands for this.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
It's been a week.
A week?
Well, I mean...
Oh, sorry.
Because my other caregiver isn't here, so it's been a one-man show for you.
It has been.
It's been a pony show.
The past Wednesday through Saturday.
Yeah. I feel... Well, you already know how I feel.
It's a little exhausting, I'm not going to lie, but it's just the way it goes.
And I promise everybody, I haven't been asking for extra.
No, she's been worrying and worrying and worrying about my well-being. I'm like, just stop it. It's okay. It's not your fault.
I try not to bring attention to it, but...
It is what it is.
This is real life.
This is life.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
So, but in good spirits and in happy things, we took a little jaunt over to our old neighborhood in Talent. And we went to this crystal store that was also affected by the fires that we had a few years ago. And they lost their store. It was a crystal store. But they were able to reopen. And we went in there and we did a little retail therapy.
We did. It was a nice day.
Well, actually, Angie did the retail therapy. But
you were there with me.
Yeah, and she got me a few gifts with it. So the first one I'm going to show you. I saw this one. They had little teeny tiny crystal hearts. And if anyone knows, I love hearts of any sort.
That one is just so cute.
This is aventurine, but it's orange aventurine, which I didn't know there was such a thing. And I just think it's a beautiful color because it's kind of pink. And it's little and it's got good energy.
It does.
So there's that one. Then I got a nice little bar, I would call it, of lapis lazuli. Now, I had a nice piece of lapis before the fire, and I hadn't gotten a new one yet, so this is my new one. Here she is, lapis lazuli.
So that's your first new piece of lapis.
Yes. Now, do you know what lapis is good for, honey?
It is good for endurance, prosperity, and wealth.
But it also is very calming.
It is calming.
So yeah, I tend to gravitate to the crystals that are calming. This is my third and last little piece that Angie got me. I also picked out this one. This is a worry stone. And they kind of dig it out like this so you can take your thumb and just kind of rub it when you're feeling anxious or nervous, it's kind of like a fidget stone, but I know of it as a worry stone. And this is lepidolite. And honey, what's lepidolite good for?
Lepidolite is good for stress and anxiety. In fact, it's a, what did they call it? Where's the paper that it came with? Oh, it's right here. And I already knew this, but they gave us these papers that kind of describe it. It's from it's a member of the mica group of minerals, and energetically, lepidolite lends itself by lightening your mood. It is the most abundant lithium-bearing mineral, the secondary source of this metal. So it has lithium in it, which is why it helps with anxiety and lifting your mood.
So, and it's a perfect stone to make it as a worry stone, isn't it?
It is.
Because it's for worrying.
Totally.
Basically, it's for stress. So there she is. It's also a heart, which is it's a win-win. So thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
I
You're
love
so
all of
welcome.
them. I call them nature's treasures.
They are nature's treasures.
They really are. Okay, so what did you get?
I got honestly, I don't remember what this is.
I think it's like a blue lace agate.
Yeah, something like that.
And is it a worry stone?
It is a worry stone. It's a heart. It's got that bevel in there.
Go a little closer. Yes. Good.
Yeah, it's like angelite or blue lace agate. Probably blue lace agate.
Do you love it?
I love it. Something for the third eye chakra or the throat chakra. This is red jasper, and that's good for grounding your energy for the root chakra. Isn't that nice?
Beautiful.
It's a heart shape. And this is, I was looking for a carnelian. This is my first carnelian round stone.
Here.
Isn't that a beautiful carnelian?
It is.
But I picked it up and it had great energy. All these stones did that we picked out. And last but not least, but this is it's magnetic. And it's just what did they call it?
I don't remember.
Me neither. But it's got great energy too. I mean, it's made, obviously. But
It's a sphere.
it's a sphere. And I picked it up and it was like so cool. It's heavy. It's weighted. It's totally like a really cool fidget. I just like it a lot. What were you going to say?
Let me read the card about the carnelian
Oh, sure.
for you.
Oh, they didn't give us the carnelian one.
Oh,
Sad. They gave us lepidolite, aventurine, red jasper, and lapis lazuli.
I'll read the jasper for you
Okay.
because that was your stone. So, show the red jasper again. There she is. And she is representing our primary root chakra. Red jasper supports grounding energy while igniting the fire deep within our being. Helps create balance and synchronicity.
Nice.
It's good for the root chakra. Now, where is the root chakra, honey?
It's at your coccyx bone.
Which is
Area.
near the butt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you need grounding there? You know I have to add humor to
That
this.
went dirty real quick. We all need grounding there. Oh my
Especially
goodness.
men.
Oh Lord, I don't need to know.
Anyhow, the ladies that own the store there, they were telling us a really cool story about the fire and how some of their crystals survived the fire.
That was so amazing hearing them talking about it.
Do you remember more specifically?
Well, we talked about how our house was lost in the Almeida fire, And we mentioned that, you know, it's kind of hard to get new crystals because it reminds us of losing all the ones we had. And she was like, oh yeah, trust me, I know. We lost the whole shop. But anyway, she was saying that some of them survived the fire, but they had burn marks. What were the ones again?
They were little carved angels.
Yeah, little carved angels. And I'm totally having a brain fart about the stones.
She said the labradorite survived.
Labradorite.
Kimbaba.
Oh yeah, Kimbaba jasper.
And something else.
She listed off all the different ones. And she was giving them out to people who lost, and we didn't know this, she gave them to people who lost everything in the fire or who were affected by the fires. And it was like, you know, I thought that was really cool.
Interesting.
Very interesting, everything she was telling us. And I would have loved to have one.
Me too.
But I didn't know about it.
No.
I didn't even know they opened back up her shop until recently.
And I'm sure that the people that she gave them to, they needed them.
They needed them.
They needed them more than we needed them, so.
Crystals are like animals. They pick you. They find you when you need them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it just made me think of all of our crystals that probably survived and probably were looted, because there were looters.
And I'm sure you had Kimbaba jasper.
Oh, I did. That was one of my first stones.
And I had labradorite. And so did you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure those survived.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow.
And as much digging through the toxic rubble that I did, I didn't find anything. So it had to be buried like deep, deep, deep underneath all of it. So I would have had to have help to find them, for sure. I couldn't do it by myself. But
I wish I could have helped you do it.
I know. And I wish I could have saved all yours too, because they were all really special crystals. Most of them were given to us by people.
Did you oh, I remembered one other wood, she said.
Oh, petrified wood. Ironically, the petrified wood survived. I don't know if I had any petrified wood. I might have.
Anyways, that was a fun outing.
It was fun. It was a nice day.
Thank you for taking me to lunch.
You're welcome.
And it was a good lunch.
It was.
I'll go back.
Lucy's Taco Shop.
Yes.
And what did you It was so funny. She was like staring at these ladies that were eating there, because that's what she does, because she always wants to strike up a conversation with people. But she was, you know, we're sitting there eating our tacos, and Haley's sitting there staring, and all of a sudden her jaw drops, and she's like, my God. She said it out loud. I'm like, oh my God, honey, what? She goes, I'll tell you later. So I'm like, I thought something like rude happened. I don't know. So we get in the car later, and she tells me what happens. I guess this lady was pouring like a bunch of salt on her chips.
Not a bunch of salt, just salt.
And that like shocked
on the corn chips. Her. I don't know. I mean, I guess people salt everything. I'm just not a salter, really, of any sort.
You should have seen your face. That was just, I thought something like horrible happened.
Well, especially corn chips. It's like, do they really need extra salt once you add the salsa and the oil from the chips, and any other food you're going to be eating is going to have sauces and cheeses and, you know, sour cream or whatever it is. You don't need to add the extra salt to the chips. That's just my opinion. I know I'm going to be shamed for it, but yeah.
It's okay. Nothing to be ashamed of. But you struck up a nice conversation with them. They were nice.
They were really nice.
And everybody was nice at the restaurant, too.
Yeah. Especially the ladies working at the front taking the order. Really sweet.
I highly recommend Lucy's Taco Shop. It's set up like a fast food, but it's really actually nice inside. The tables and chairs are nicer than fast food tables and chairs.
And what do you think of the salsa bar?
Salsa bar is fantastic. They have my favorite tomatillo sauce, and it's really good.
Someone wrote in their like food reviews online that they said that the salsa was tasted like store-bought. It does not.
It does not taste store-bought. I don't know what they're tripping on, but no, it doesn't.
No, so I give the restaurant 2 thumbs up.
Me too. Two thumbs up.
Especially if you're in a pinch and
10 stars.
you need to get something real quick. They also have a drive-through.
Yeah. Now the prices are good food prices. If you want shit prices, then go get shit food. So people complain about the prices in the reviews too, but it's more than worth it times a million.
So you think it's a little high?
Yeah, it's higher than fast food for sure, but it's more quality than fast food.
Mm-hmm.
It's really delicious. Highly recommend.
Yes. Me too.
All right, my back's getting tired.
All right,
love you.
everyone. I love you too, babe.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Bye.
Bye.